Good morning. Fox, how are you doing this morning? I hope you're doing well. Um, Good morning. So, sorry, I didn't mean to start so late. I meant to be live like after 5 minutes of starting, and I was gonna do a kind of like sneaky from my main Twitter account, like, oh, look at this new channel tweet. And then I see that like a day or two ago, I remember seeing that um, Elon Musk had bought a significant stake in Twitter. And so they offered him a seat on the board, and he ultimately decided to not join the board. And I think that's because he thought that he could just buy enough stock to basically just own Twitter. And that's not what happened. So now this megalomaniac with way too much money has decided that he offered to buy Twitter entirely for $43 billion. And it's called a hostile takeover. He's trying to do a hostile takeover of Twitter so he could just own Twitter. And technically it's legal, but I don't know. I ended up tweeting that his hostile takeover bid could be the boost that Instagram needs. Because, I don't know. The majority of Twitter won't give a shit, but at least the tech side and the gaming side and anybody who actually pays attention or hears news of Elon Musk, yeah, a lot of people aren't going to like that because then basically he'll just be like in control of the information because that's what all of the billionaires want. But imagine being such a terrible person with so much money that it literally doesn't matter to you that you're willing to be like, oh, you're not just going to let me be the boss because I bought enough stock? Okay, I'm just going to take over your company then. Wow. I can't even imagine the ego required for something like that. And the problem is that it might work. Depending on the shareholders, they might go, you know, it's not even worth fighting this guy. Whatever, just take it. I don't care. I'm going to retire with my tenth of that $42 billion. Bye. I was already a millionaire, multimillionaire myself. Now I'm a billionaire. Bye. You know, they might not care. I mean, I gotta be honest. Nobody was a billionaire back in my day. $1 billion was like this magical number that just never actually happens. Back in our day, yeah, nobody had $1 billion, let alone $43 billion in just disposable fun money to go, you know what? Fine, I'm gonna buy Twitter. Oh, you won't let me do whatever I want in your store? I'm just gonna buy the store. And that's what he's basically doing. Amazing. I just, we live in a society. No, it's completely broken. And it's one of those things I keep looking at it like none of this is sustainable. And yet, all the people struggling continue to try to hold everything up because we are so afraid of what might happen if we let it collapse for these gluttons that are sitting on top of all of us. Oh well. Oh, I looked up examples of 1940s slang, and so far my favorite is chicken fruit. Apparently, that was just something people said that was kind of just a funny nickname, but you're just talking about eggs. They called them hen fruit. Eggs were called hen fruit. And a promiscuous woman was called a sharecrop. A sharecrop. I thought that was pretty interesting. And strictly from Dixie is uncool, so I guess that meant like backwater. A bad dancer was called a dead hoofer, and a good dancer is called a ducky shincracker. Or nonsense. That's a bunch of nonsense. You'd say, that's a bunch of floinoy. I'm sorry. I love these. Some of these I'll never use because you got to change with the times. Like, apparently a stupid person was called a fathead, and I'm not going to use that one. And what they called gay people is a reclaimed word. It's a reclaimed word where, for example, my friend Scarberry is technically in a queer relationship because she's bisexual and married to a heterosexual man. But that's what they would call someone who is homosexual was the Q word, and that's pretty derogatory. So we're not gonna use those words. Khaki wacky, right? Or oh, you might even be looking at the same list I am. The "Hi sugar, are you rations?" was a way to like hit on somebody. Do you have a steady boyfriend? Hi sugar, are you rations? So today is not going to be ASMR per se. Manana has the next 2 mornings off from school. I tried to let him sleep in this morning, but the house didn't allow it. Nobody else in the house was going to be quiet. So he's awake. Yeah, we do still use Sugar Daddy, Dreamboat, and Hipster. I've heard people call sunglasses cheaters, but now that I think about it, I think that they're like, it was like my grandmother. I do like snap your cap. I'm going to snap my cap if you don't stop. I'm going to get mad if you don't stop. I'm going to snap my cap if you don't watch it. Pass the buck is definitely something people still say. Some people say swell, but I feel like they're being sarcastic. A bum rap being a false accusation. We still say that if you're mildly intoxicated, we still say that you have a buzz. I still personally say that something's above my pay grade, but I use it differently. It's not don't ask me. It's that it's beyond my understanding, or it's something that's too far above me to understand. So it's above my pay grade. Crack me up. You crack me up. Eager beaver. I still use that. Geezer. I still use that. Heidi Ho, but I think that's mostly from that one song. Heidi, Heidi, Heidi Ho. That song? So I think that's a little bit different. Also, it's not perfect, but I think my mouth's a little bit more responsive for vowel sounds than it was on Monday. I didn't stream Tuesday on this channel. Like, I can do the different vowel sounds now, and I think it's a little bit better. I still think that I want to see if I can find someone that can do cheap AR kit facial tracking like my old one. And so it probably won't be as good, but better than this, so I don't have to go, oh, ooh. They won't do, ooh. It's better, but it could be better than this. But it's pretty swell. Anyway, something I kind of just wanted to do just to chill out for a little bit this morning, because I'm going to end stream at 11. I have to start work at 11. But I did want to just kind of watch some old video, or not old videos. Oh, hold on. I didn't set it up properly, but I'm going to set it up now. Give me just a second. We're going to change my backgrounds. Or we're going to add, window capture. I forgot. Okay. Okay, and we need to move this down the list. And you move it all the way down the list. There we go. That'll be good. And then I need to move me to the side. Like this. How's that? Is that good? I think that'll be good. And then maybe we can make, I think the breathe in, breathe out thing can be turned off, but I'm not going to get rid of it. I think it'd be good to have that. Anyway. Yeah, it's interesting what gets held on to and what doesn't, isn't it? Okay, so I was looking up like old videos and stuff like that where it's just, you know, black and white videos that I just really enjoy and I've watched before. Some of these I haven't seen before, but some of these are people dancing specifically to some electro swing songs. Other ones are it's where it's actually just the dance scene from a movie, and other ones are like more modern songs, but there's a mashup that dancers are dancing to from different clips from movies. But I thought we could start with this one because I really like this one. Ooh. It's just old vintage cartoons are so fun, aren't they? Oh, hold on. I'm like leaning forward so it's not tracking. Isn't that so fun? Oops, I accidentally backed it up. I know, me too. I love the old, like, I love the older style of cartoons. I remember when I was just a little tyke in elementary school, there was an art teacher that had us do a project where we basically made a cartoon frame where you drew a background and then we had to draw characters on a clear sheet, like a plastic sheet. It was really neat. Good morning, Typhonius. Now we don't have to do that because of digital art. I love how they always depicted demons and devils. I love how they depict them. They're so neat. You know what? If I really stick with this project, yeah, it's just all layered together. GIFs, or GIFs. Fantastic technology. That's not how pouring works. But maybe someday, wouldn't it be fun to have someone draw me a 2D model that doesn't have the limit, like, you know, kind of like a more bendy one, like that one. Kind of like Mackenzie, the streamer Mackenzie. Or like Heavens to Betsy. Huh? Mm-hmm. I agree. Did he just kill the devil? No, he got the devil spanked. I love those old cartoons. I just had an idea. Hi, cat. Please don't fart in my lap today. Oh, you stink, Popeye. I just had an idea for like my Be Right Back needs to have like a let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to have ourselves a snack. You know that like the old movie, the drive-in thing? Could be fun. That might be a little after my time. That might actually have been the 1950s. I'll have to look it up when that came about. But that could be really fun. And then just have it like kind of alternate between my static Be Right Back screen and that, so it's not just that repeating ad nauseum. So there's a way that I always kind of wished I could dance, but I can't dance very well. I'm no Ginger Rogers, unfortunately. But this is a really, really, really famous video dancing to some electro swing. Cat, if you're going to just jump up in my lap and bite me, I'm going to put you on the floor. Being on my lap is a privilege, Popeye. This one. This guy's just in his, like, he's just in a basement. And I love that he, like, cleaned up enough, but he just left shit on the... He just left a bunch of stuff on his chair. Like, I wish I could dance like this. Maybe someday. Maybe if I start practicing, if I get full body tracking, we can do dancing streams. And I can dance like this. What do you think? So I think it's just practicing. I bet if I practice a little bit every day, I might not be able to be this cool, but... I want to be able to dance like this. Ooh, I would need rubber bones, that is true. I can do the finger guns. Not right now, we would need the body tracking, but I can do finger guns. Bang bang. This video is almost 53 million views, by the way. And it came out in 2010, it came out 12 years ago. I have a question. What do you guys think? Should I put a filter on my like window capture so that it's always black and white? That everything's just always black, white, and red all over? Or should I be able to have color? Like if we decide to play a game in the morning or something, it can be color. Oh yeah, no, this guy, he's made quite a few of these. Oh. He did a sponsored video, but now I can't remember who it is, but I really like how he dances in it. Let me see if I can find it after this one. I also just really love this song. I think Parov Stellar is so good. Or Pair of Stellar, I think is how it's pronounced. See, he got warmed up. Now he's cutting a rug. Exactly. It's just he's just vibing. Exactly. I completely agree, Typhonius. He's just having a good time. He might have choreographed some of it, but a lot of it you can kind of see he's just jamming. He's just having a good time. Oh, no, no, no. I messed up. Ah! No, not full screen. There it is. I need to be careful not to press my buttons. See, it's like it's like he wasn't quite ready for the song to end. I don't know. Hold on. I bet I can find it. Oh gosh. It was... Oh, I misspelled his name. But like he made a video 2 months ago. He's still doing his shit. Look at that. He's at a mall or something. Let me see. This one! Beat Buddy Swing. I couldn't remember what it was called. Alright, check this out. I love this one. I love this! Like, how does he do that with his feet? Oh, yeah, Typhonius, absolutely. Cat, if you bite me again, I'm putting you back on the floor. Huh? I can do that. I can dance like that. Well, this is a sponsored one. It's for a brand. You'll see at the end. Because his own videos, the whole point is that he just finds spots to dance in. Just random spots. Most of his early videos were in his basement, and then... See? Yeah, I think there was a video. It was like a video game that you could have on your phone. Is what this was sponsored by. So it was a sponsored video, but like his other videos are all of him just in random spots. Some of them are outside, some of them are in like his apartment. But yeah, he started in a basement, you know? See, I don't know what this is. I've never seen this one. Do you want to watch something new with me? I've never seen it. What? Oh, that's her own hands. Ha! What the heck? What? Oh. I wonder if this is from a movie? I love how they did their hair back then, but it was so much work. Oh. Happy Miller. Oh, I thought they were gonna poke her teeth. Yeah, I can't dance like that. That's so good. I like that a lot. Yeah. Okay, I can't. We're not gonna watch this just because this would be represented by a bigger brand, so I don't want to get in too much trouble. This is one I've watched a lot. I don't know if you can tell, but I've watched it quite a bit. I think it should be okay. It is not electro swing, by the way. Sorry. But I think it works. It's so well done. It's so good. Also, it's interesting to see some of these old movies, how they would not hold up now. Wow. Oh, I forgot about that. This. Like, it's such a simple thing that she just did, but knowing anything about dancing, how hard it is to do what that woman just did with her leg. Like, just casually raising her foot up head height and brushing off her shoe is so hard. Charleston. I forgot about those. This lady, I don't know who she is. She's so insanely talented though. This. Could you imagine? Wow. Man, so many of these clips are Fred Astaire. It's like so many men in Hollywood just didn't dance, so Fred Astaire got cast in all of those roles. I think that's Ginger Rogers. I told you, they found a clip for every single part of the song. It's so good. Mm-hmm. Hugh Jackman always struck me as the type, like, I know everybody's like, oh, he's Wolverine! But he always struck me as, like, he was just happier doing Broadway. Well, they don't have Broadway in Australia, but, like, you know, like, I think he's just happier doing theater. But obviously being a movie actor makes the, you know, makes the money. She breaks the record. It's a bit extra. I don't know this one. I haven't watched this one. Let's watch a new video. Can't stop eating. You bit me again? You're going on the floor. Bye. Oh! Huh? They did? Because Ava was making noise. Yes. Yep. Thank you. I can't forget, I need to get my medication today. I'm out of my morning medication.
You need me to go get it now?
No, I don't have to go anywhere else. I'll go.
Why didn't you call me?
I forgot. I forgot. Huh? I know. I forgot. Like, I saw in the cabinet, and it was just like, oh, okay. Because my phone was on my desk, I was like, okay, I need a text, and I sat down and forgot. Alright, thank you. You brought me an energy drink. This magical concoction from the future that gives me energy. More Fred Astaire. It's like they were like, oh, we have a male part that requires dancing. Can we get Fred Astaire on the horn? Oh, I wonder. Like, cause you know, like, that's the thing. I wonder how much strength he had, cause his endurance had to be insane. But like, it's not like he was like lifting weights, you know? So I don't know. Oh, I'm curious about this. It's 60s though.
We broke up a month ago. Your friends aren't mine, you know. I know you moved on. Found someone new.
I know where this lemon dress is from. Huh? Really? That's how you found out about Emma Stone. I feel like Hugh Jackman, I don't know, Hollywood's so weird. Like the number of articles I've seen where they show him and his wife as the cover photo of, you'll be shocked to see how ugly these movie stars' spouses are. And it's like, he married an Australian TV star, and oh my god, she aged. Like, she doesn't look like she did when she was 20, and he's still madly in love with his wife. Like, that's what, why isn't that what everybody wants? And so it just breaks my heart that it's like, I don't know, I guess they expect that he should be with Amber Heard or something. I don't know. What is Enchanting Grom? Yeah, I know. Shocking. Like, he stayed with the woman that he married when he was younger and didn't trade out for, like, some young starlet instead. I am shocked. I don't know. It bothers me. It's like, just leave the man alone. Mm-hmm. Well, they see him in Wolverine and go, well, clearly he should be with some, like, I don't know, A-list woman actor, and it's like, I mean, seems pretty happy to me. I love the red carpet pop. I think that's so good. I want to be able to dance like this. Right, exactly, Fox. I agree. Oh, I love that. That's so good. Like, they just look like they're having so much fun. Just cutting loose.
Ja, das war schon mal ein kleiner Vorgeschmack von uns. Wir zusammen werden nämlich ein kleines Projekt machen. Ich und Erik, wir werden für Station B31.
I have no idea what he's saying.
Projekt und dafür seid ihr jetzt gefragt. Richtig, der Film heißt Trieb. Wir brauchen eure Unterstützung, denn gemeinsam mit euch können wir dieses Projekt realisieren. Wenn ihr mehr von dieser Art Tanz auch sehen wollt, innerhalb eines Films mal, dann unterstützt uns. Ich freue mich auf jeden Fall riesig, mit Erik zusammen zu tanzen. Er ist ein Megatänzer und das wird ein Mega-Projekt. Ich hoffe auf eure Unterstützung. Okay, Leute, dann bleibt uns nichts anderes zu sagen.
Oh, okay.
Schenkt euch
Alright, how about this? I think I've listened to this song before. I think. You know, there's some, like, I think in Atlanta, there's a bar that's like a speakeasy, and the only way to get in, there's a telephone booth, that's the entrance, and you have to know, like, the code. They changed the code, but, like, you have to know the code to get in by putting it into the payphone to unlock the door. And I've always wanted to go, but I've never been there. Oh, maybe I can cover this song. What do you guys think? No. And I like the 3 parts. It's so good. Aren't they so good? I love them. I think they're so good together. All right. We'll watch this. Tibbers, what's up? Hi, buddy. Hi, Wiggles. Oh, hi, Ava. So I did want to spend some time today trying to gather up some things that are like ASMR noises. Oh my goodness, you two, stop. So I'm going to take a quick break to just go kind of grab some stuff, and I will be right back in a couple minutes. Okay. Hello. I added a new little thingy. I added a new little, je ne sais quoi at the top. I saw that on Ruby True's channel. The breathe in, breathe out thing. And I found one that was black and white. Outside of my present VTube, I'm a very much behind the scenes type as well. Wait, what do you mean, Fox? I'm not quite understanding what you mean. If you could elaborate by behind the scenes. Maybe it's just because it's early, but I'm just, for some reason, it's not connecting and I'm not sure what you mean. My brain, I swear. But anyway. So, I do think that I'm going to keep the record pops as a pretty much constant, unless we get really specific. Gymnastics parkour backgrounds. I'm actually incredibly jealous. I did gymnastics when I was a little kid, but like, I can never even do a cartwheel properly. I can never go all the way over the, like, I can go straight over the top. Dance and show choir. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what you meant. I'm sorry. Okay, so I started to get I have a box. I have a box together. That I'll add to and subtract from as we go. Like, for example, I want to get a couple different shaped containers for water sounds. Okay, so tell me what you think of this. First of all, I have a face cosmetics brush. I know that this gets used a lot in visual ASMR, but I think it can also work for auditory. Because it'll be... Oh, I'm blocking my camera. Whoops. Because it'll be a while before I can figure out how to do visual. I do want to figure out how to do visual ASMR, and I think that I showed you all on stream that person that kind of broke the fourth wall as a VTuber. So it's possible. We could technically do visual ASMR. Not to mention, if I could figure out how to get body tracking, I could do visual ASMR as well. Like, there are ways to do it. It would just take some work. And since we're just starting out and I'm bad with sticking with projects, I want to see if I actually stick with this before I start trying to invest tons of technology and time into, you know, a project where I'm not 100% sure I'll have the time to stick with it. But first of all, I have a cosmetics brush. How does that sound? So it's just, you know, like a blush brush. And I'll be going back to listening to the end of this VOD to see how they sound, see what I think. And then I have a hairbrush that I could brush my hair with it, but my hair currently is up in a bun, so I can't do that. My hair is up and fixed. But there's also... So that has its own sounds, not related to actually brushing it through my hair. So I thought that was interesting. Maybe even just... I just saw you met your wife in high school? Fox, that's interesting. That's really neat. Not a lot of people meet their significant other that far back. And then I have my tarot cards, which incidentally, hold on, I want to see if this... That's the tarot bag over the microphone. Did that do anything different to my voice, or do I sound the exact same? I've always been curious. I'm curious. So that's just the... This is just the tarot bag that I have it in over the microphone. Like that. And then there's always the sound of the cards themselves. Like cat fur? Oh, really? That's good. Okay, so give me an idea of things I can work with. I've got my tarot cards here. Technically, we could do ASMR tarot readings. That could be interesting. I would need to play the stereotypical part. I would need a robe and a turban and like dark makeup, because we all know that back in the silver screen era, they would have dressed me up like a gypsy for that role. So while I wouldn't call myself that because it is insensitive in this day and age, that's how I would dress, like how they would stereotypically dress me up for the part in a movie. All right, I also have, whoop, that was loud. I'm just gonna pull everything else out of the box and put it in as I go. Okay. Yeah, exactly. It could be fun. Okay. So I have, I don't think, the picture that I drew in the Discord of the chicken from Harvest Moon, I have a little stuffed animal of it. So I'm just kind of running my fingers over the stuffed animal. I don't know if you can hear it though. And I can always just rub it on the microphone. The chicken. So I don't know if that works so well, but I do have this. Okay, so I have this little pumpkin that's supposed to be like Thanksgiving decor. It's a little crocheted pumpkin, but it's got an interesting texture to it. How did that sound? I've got this little like cotton pad from a jewelry box. Like that? Did that sound like anything in particular? Or did it sound like one of the past things we've used? I have a wind cover, a fur cover for the microphone, but I need to wash it because apparently at some point it got coffee on it. Let me see if I can, I don't know if I can quietly get it onto the microphone, I'm sorry. I guess I would have to do this on break if I was going to switch to it. Alright, there we go. Or just mute my mic, I suppose. Kind of like soft static? Really? Alright, so there's this windscreen on it now? So it's like a furry cover for the microphone. I just kind of ran my fingers over it. Really? Okay, good. That will go. That needs to be washed, but. And then the last two things I had on hand were two books. Where I have a softcover book and a hardcover book. I got a heavier softcover book. Thank you, Typhonius. And there's also just tapping. And just running your hand on the book. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know that tapping is a trigger, although I do know that from what I've seen of the VTubers, I don't know if it's a visual trigger along with the auditory trigger, but they all seem to have really long fake fingernails that they tap on things. And I think that might just, and maybe it's because fake fingernails sound different from real fingernails. So I actually thought about actually getting an opera glove with fake nail and just glue fake nails onto the opera glove for tapping. And I think that could work. Because I don't want to have big fake nails all the time in real life. That's not me. It's not really my thing. I tend to usually have longer nails, but I kind of had a panic attack and bit my nails off. But I think to have like long fake nails, oh, maybe a hollow pen would work. Well, then I have an old antique book, and the one I grabbed off the shelf is called The Fixer. Oh, I broke my, there it is. It's called The Fixer by Bernard Malamud. I've never read it. It's a book from my grandmother. Although it's probably something that I would enjoy. But it's a hardcover leather-bound book. It's got a ribbon. To hold your place. And it's one of those books that the edges are gold-leafed. So the pages are a little different. Actually, a little more texture to the pages, so they sound a little different, I think. So definitely has a different sound on the leather-bound book cover than the paperback book. So I have those two on hand, and I think I'll just keep playing around with different books because I know that different books will have different sounds. Yeah, exactly. The different papers that you can use for page turning will absolutely sound different. Older books will have a different sounds than newer paperbacks because the paper is heavier weight. But I'm gonna keep looking around for those because we did have that idea for role play, for me being a librarian or a teacher in study hall, and so I'm gonna need different writing utensils because they all kind of sound different. Mechanical pencils sound different from number 2 pencils. Number 2 pencils sound different from pens. I think inkwell pens, like the older style pens, sound very different from like your regular standard Bic ballpoint pen. So I do want to play around with those kinds of things, but we'll kind of, you know, I'll have different kits for different streams, I think. I plan on going, I hope it's still open. Otherwise, I'll just look on Amazon. But there used to be this like craft beer and winemaking bottling company in town, and I think they might still be there because there's a couple craft breweries nearby. But if that's the case, I'm gonna go and just buy a couple small containers from them so I can do water sounds. I just don't have anything on hand at the moment. But I like, personally, water sounds, I really enjoy them. So I will be adding those, but I do need the containers to do it properly. And just little things. I think that, oh, you know what could be fun is speakeasy ASMR. Speakeasy ASMR where like glasses clinking together, glass clinking on the table, drinks pouring, ice clinking in a glass. That sort of thing? What do you think? Do you think that's a good idea? I mean, it might be a little goofy in the morning because I don't think, well, maybe it's just we're having a, you know, little hair of the dog early in the morning after a long night. We're having a drink in the morning to get rid of that hangover we had from the night before. You know, maybe. I don't know. I think it could be nice. Yeah, I think speakeasy ASMR could be a fun theme to try to do. There's also the other things to try that I just don't have in hand, like feathers. I don't know. I'm gonna keep building on it, but I think starting now, I think I'm good with the stuff I have. But also, I want to get water sounds and loofahs. Because to me, those sound like the ocean and they're really nice. And then maybe gloves. I think gloves. And then there's other sound like, you know, the finger flutters. Just, I don't know if those are things you can hear. Just, oops. Just like rubbing your hands together. I'm gonna have to be careful where I set up my microphone or my facial tracking because I keep goofing that up. But I'm really happy with this, and I'm actually really happy with with how the model looks now. I think this looks great. Um, I'm excited. I'm excited to keep working with this as just a side project. I think this is good. So I'm excited. I don't know. What are trigger? I'm actually gonna get my list out. I'm gonna get a list going. Are there any particular triggers that you want me to focus on? Affirmations in Trigger Word Lab? Okay. Are there any particular affirmations or like, like a theme for the affirmations that you would prefer? Or just general affirmations? Flexible, okay. Reassurance. What else? What did I just talk about that I needed to get? Stuff for water sounds, loofahs. Oh. Pencils. Different old style pens. Paper. Abacus, maybe? Put a question mark. I have oh God, what do they call it? Like a little like finger harp? Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you, Fox. I appreciate it. Books. Just making a list of stuff that we already have. Mic covers. Gloves. Or mittens. So, oh, that's a good idea. Guitar strings. Just different types of cloth, maybe? Different textures of cloth. Hair brushing. Makeup brush. Oh, thank you, Fox. I appreciate it. Yeah. Silk, satin, wool, cotton, velvet. Velvet would be good, I think. Let's think. Tapping. I'm just gonna literally put down fake nails glued to a glove question mark. I think that's a good list so far. So I've got bottles and jars for water sounds, trigger words, affirmations, positive reassurance, loofahs, pencils, old style pens, paper, abacus question mark, books, mic covers, gloves or mittens, soft chords, guitar strings, small harp maybe? So it's compact. Tarot deck and bag, different types of cloth, hair brushing, makeup brush, tapping, fake nails glued to a glove, question mark. Typewriter? Because I wouldn't want it to be a mechanical keyboard for this channel. It'd be different if it was, Banana, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I think we're almost to 10 follows. I'm not sure. We are at 9 followers right now, which is kind of exciting. I appreciate it, Banana. Thank you. I don't think mechanical keyboard would necessarily work with this channel's whole theme, but I'll add it with just a question mark. Because it's not like I really have access to a typewriter at the moment. Maybe I could find an old broken one somewhere, but... So we got a good list going of a bunch of supplies. I'm going to put these ones away. Whoop! Oh, I'm so sorry. No, it's not like we were actually doing the quiet time, so... I'm sorry. That's a bad attitude. I shouldn't say that. Brush. This needs to be washed. Tarot cards. Toys. And the cotton. Oh, and I also have a box, like a hollow box. That could be good. For tapping? That could be good. So anyway, we got that ready to go. It's over. I got it under my desk. It's ready to go. And that'll be good. We got a good start going. Right, exactly, Fox. I'm just still figuring things out and still building stuff. But I'm excited. We got a good start going, and my plan is Monday morning. Monday morning we'll do an ASMR stream again. And at the very least, I think that this can work. Like, at least we can plan for Mondays and Thursdays right now. So even if I'm just doing it 2 times a week, this is a fun little project. And yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited to just keep working with this. Is just for me, because ASMR helps me, and having something to kind of like jumpstart my day. It really helped with work on Monday, to be honest. So. I can play the typewriter from Tarzan on loop. That's actually a good point. I could. Like, the advantage of being a VTuber is that I can just kind of have, like, sound clips on hand if I don't have the physical item, can't I? Until I have to actually, like, unless I stick with this and end up doing actual visual ASMR, in which case that would be different. But for now, since I don't have a typewriter, we can just... You know, I can just pull up a video that's just typewriter sounds. It could be good. So anyways, I'm going to end for now. I suppose I should look for somebody to raid. Do we want to meet someone new? That could be fun. I want to see if there's a VTuber that's live right now that's doing ASMR. Yeah, thank you, Fox. I appreciate it. And Typhonius, thank you for being here too. And Banana, thank you for being here, and thank you for the follow. Who are you? Oh, that's weird. Okay. I am going to specifically look for VTubers. Let's see. Because there's just so much of it's just ear licking. Oh, here's somebody that's just soft talking. Lap hippie. I think they're just figuring out how to set their expressions, which is kind of funny. So we can go raid them and say hi. Y'all, thanks for being here this morning. It means a lot. Thank you for being here. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see y'all Sunday night on my main channel. And I will talk to y'all later, okay? All right. Bye, everybody.